Hello, checking in on day 2 of tracking my calories while eating the sugar diet or high carb, low fat, however you want to call it. I have Luna in my lap here. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I am very surprised by the results after day 2. My calories have been between 2,000 and 2,300. My high was 2,300. And yeah, I'm kind of looking at a weekly average at the end. But today I woke up with a 2-pound drop on the scale. What? Hello? That's wild. So the scale is moving. I'm now down to what I was pre-vacation. And I've mentioned my vacation a few times, but yeah, 5 days of eating whatever I'd like. I gained 4 pounds about, so I'm back down to that starting point, which is great. So now let's see if I go down into new numbers I've never seen before, or at least not since high school. That's going to be exciting. So yeah, what is working with being conscious about your calories and being aware of your calories is it's helping me make better food choices. So when I see my daily allotment, it's like, okay, do I want to spend 300 calories on this food item that's not going to fill me up? I'm going to want something right afterward. I make a better decision then, and I say I could have potatoes, and potatoes will fill me up so much to where I'm like completely full. I don't even need to eat for hours. So what am I eating? I am eating fruit in the morning with a cup of coffee. I put a little bit of oat milk in there and some sugar if I want to, but not always. So I do have coffee and I have some fruit. Like, you know, it's been oranges, it's been strawberries, it's been a watermelon. So I'll start my day that way. And come around lunchtime, I want something heavier to fill my belly. And fruit has not been appealing lately. Maybe one day I'll get to eating fruit till dinner, raw till 4, whatever. But I want something heavier. So lately I've been having some rice. I mentioned this before, but I like to make sushi burritos essentially, where you take nori, you stuff some rice in there, roll it up. I can put a cucumber, sliced cucumber in there, whatever, but keep it very simple. Love me some tamari and sriracha on that. So that's kind of my lunch, and then dinner's been potatoes the past few nights. Potatoes, just in the Instant Pot, just cooked simply with a little bit of barbecue sauce if I want a sauce on it. And the potatoes are magical. I will say it over and over again. They're magical. I end this day and these meals feeling so full that I cannot, I'm not interested in any other food. But then I wake up really hungry and with that weight loss. So they're doing some magic overnight. It's working really well. I got to keep up this formula and see what happens. It's too early to tell where this is going long term, but I'm liking the trends. I'm liking where it's going. Right, Luna girl? Yeah. So I'm going to continue. I need more data. More. And I want to be clear, I am not trying to suffer here. I do not want to be starving all day. I don't want to be feeling weak, low energy. That's not the point. And I know I can fast. I could water fast, I could dry fast, I could juice fast, whatever, to lose weight. I know I could do that, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to find a satisfying, sustainable way to eat and lose weight too. So the big difference now compared to when I was just doing the sugar diet without monitoring anything, like just eating intuitively, is that I guess I was just eating more calories without realizing it. I was probably eating just, I think more candy, more sweets, and just not as many starches and potatoes. I definitely wasn't eating potatoes really before. Yeah, I'm not snacking. I'm not snacking either. but the quantity has gone down in how much I've been eating. But I'm not hungry. That is a win. That is great. Let's see what happens and if my body figures it out and plateaus or what. But this experiment continues. I wanted to say too, I've increased my vitamin D as well, and I feel like my mood has improved for sure. So I'm obviously not a scientist because you're not supposed to have like confounding variables. So here I am doing this experiment, and yet I've like changed two things pretty drastically. I'm counting calories and staying within this range, and I've started supplementing vitamin D, which comes with K2 and magnesium, like all of that together. I'm supplementing that more than ever. So is the weight loss due to calories or supplementation? Unfortunately, with my experiment, we will not be able to know because I didn't do the scientific method properly here. But that's okay. We'll see. We'll still continue. I'm going to continue supplementing because I feel better. But is that from the food? I don't know. I'm just going to continue until something breaks. But I have a feeling like it won't. I have a feeling like I am going to make it to the finish line with these methods. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.